Would you rather make money doing a job you hate or less doing one you love?
Yeah, I mean, it's you gotta do what you love. I see Novo as someone who, seeing the beauty in music and the magic in music and giving that to people so that they can also see the same things, the beauty in life and the world. And with that goal, obviously, there's this preciousness to the time that he has on this plane. You gotta be doing what you love, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's
Precious
beautiful.
Time. Elves live for like a millennia.
Not long enough. We're not
Never long
immortal.
enough.
Just
that money.
UFO,
Chris
nothing's
Rivers wants that
problems.
money. Look, he used to heal people for not a whole lot of money back in the Legion of Saint Cuthbert.
Oh.
Now he's about that cash, that gold, that plata in the hands.
You know
He
what I'm
doesn't-
talking about, son?
He doesn't mind treating a very infected wound as long as he gets that quiche.
Exchange gold for healing services.
Yeah, Doc's getting that bread all day.
He's a doctor. He deserves it.
I do pro bono
Okay.
work sometimes.
Who'd have to talk to? We'd have to make like a pact with a demon or like get bitten by a vampire here to become.
I was
immortal.
blessed, son.
Crossroads
Oh, no,
demon.
You're good. You're good. I mean, I'm sure that your God will
I
save
was
you.
chosen by Saint Cuthbert to lay these hands, both for slapping down and raising up.
Why do I
am-
do Kanye?
I am writing that down.
Little bit of diamond anvils coming out right now of the pride. All right, the flaming spear that took 2 weeks to get here. UFO, what are you doing?
Yeah, so UFO is going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Next up, we have Big Al from Big Al's Butterskull Ranch. So he's gonna move either side of these orcs here. Nope. So he makes his first swing at that orc, and it doesn't do it. The orc kind of like it like hits his shield. Big Al, he's still recovering from being like blindfolded and locked in a cellar. His hands are still cold, a little stiff. So he didn't quite make it. Last but not least, Dr. Rivers. Yeah,
Before the end of Big Al's turn, he probably feels the heat from the Flaming Sphere and might want to
Oh.
step away from it.
He backs up. He does that. He's like standing there. He's like, all right, and then he starts to feel the heat. And he's like, whoa, and he backs up real quick. Thank you.
I better
Dalton.
get out of the kitchen. I was kind of thinking about using Thunder Wave and just like fucking up all these guys. Oh, bleeping up all these guys. Sorry.
Dalton, you gotta press the button.
Yeah, Dalton did
It's
press
too
the button.
late. He missed it.
You are S&P guy, Dalton.
Yeah, Dalton, that was really your fault for not predicting Dan was gonna say that.
You guys are making me real mad right now.
In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect. So,
Yeah.
like, these
Everything on the
tables are gonna
tables.
go flying. Oh,
Yeah. Like all like knives and plates just like start flying at the walls and stuff like that. Maybe like the orcs over here are like have to like dodge and duck out of a few knives coming their way and everything. This guy at the top, he is dead.
Oh.
he had 6 health left. So
Oh.
do you want to tell us like how he died? Did a knife fly off the table and like and hit him or
It wasn't a knife, actually. It was a ladle.
oh,
A ladle for the gravy that they had with the mashed potatoes went
Right,
flying, and the circular part kind of just like caught him there with such force, right in the head. It was gruesome. you
oh
know?
man.
Really,
Oof.
Bjorn's not going to be having mashed potatoes and gravy for a while. Let's stick with him.
At least not with that ladle.
Yeah, no, it's maybe he will. Maybe he actually, now that he thinks about it again, he's kind of hungry. He's
So
already passed it.
that's perfect.
But if you would think that is the end of my turn, it is not. And what I want to do with this is this guy that I injured, I want to shellac him. Yeah.
This guy down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That guy's going down.
He's not looking bloodied, but he is hurt. That was a good chunk of damage he did to him. So
So I just nat 20'd it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That means crit damage, does it not, GM?
It does. Now, to everybody at home, check in with your DMs whenever you play with crit damage, because some people do a lot of home rules because of it. It wasn't really a thing in previous editions. I think 5e kind of introduced the crit rules, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
No, I'm completely wrong on that. Okay, cool.
They definitely had them in 3.
Okay, forget what I said about that. Anyways,
I
check
think
your
they
DM.
did. I don't know. Now I have to go check because we always
Okay.
did with them.
There's whole
Back in the
big.
day when we were playing with candles. And we had very heavy metal dice. It was bad. People got
bad.
poisoning. They're all lead.
Hey, you know that show Stranger Things? They play Dungeons and Dragons in their
But we
basement.
did
That's
that.
based off of me, eh? Ah.
I'm like an old Italian man.
Yeah, all these old Italian dudes play D&D. I never knew.
All the old Italian dudes I know play D&D.
What do you think, like, you do when you leave the mafia? You join
Yeah, it
a
is a
D&D
feast
group.
With
Yeah, that's
flesh
actually
dice.
what the mafia
That's-
does. Actually.
That's how you get into it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is an amazing scene. Bjorn like get on this table, just like blast everybody's away, and then cuts down 2 people.
Like a ladle, like one dude basically gets like flown into a wall. One dude gets a ladle to the skull, and the other dude gets cleaved in half. Like, it's just like Bjorn, like, what's going on, man?
Oh my
Like,
god,
And
buddy.
Bjorn just looks
What
over.
did you take today?
Bjorn just looks over to the group and just goes, I had a lot of frustration from my in-laws. I had to get out from Easter dinner. All right.
Well, he rolled a 19 to hit.
All right. So shield.
He tries to swing at you. You cast shield, and what does this look like? What does the Bjorn shield kind of look like when it comes?
Yes, there's not an actual shield.
Yeah.
The guy goes and Bjorn just goes, you can't touch me. I cast a magic shield. You can't do it. And he just like is a dumb orc and is like, oh, oh.
Big Al's gonna go. He's got his 2 big whacks. He's gonna whack the guy right in front of him. He's just like, oh, you've come to fight me, huh? Oh, sorry. I gotta sound like Doug Dimmadome. Ah, you've come to fight me, huh? Ah, no, that sounded. That doesn't sound like. That sounds.
No, it was a very exaggerated like,
Dimmadome you.
southern accent that you had.
Yeah.
That's Dimmadome from the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack you.
Dimsdale
Yeah,
Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
I'm gonna whack you.
I don't know.
Well, he hit Doc Ritters.
Doc Rivers is gonna pull a knife out from his belt and he's just gonna stab the orc in front of him. Alright, well 2 damage from the knife. And then what's
A
up?
little shot.
I will. I'm not BSing you right now. That orc had 2 health left.
No way, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, so he just pulls out the knife and then just like stabs him. You see kind of like misses, not real good, and the orc's just like whomp.
Too much blood loss. That was it.
Tipped him over the edge.
Doc Rivers like, no, that organ's there. And then he just falls down. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use that spiritual weapon on the bloodied one. All right, well, 7 more damage to that guy as the
Justin.
force damage.
Justin.
What?
He has 7 health left. I'm not kidding. The first guy had 2 health. This guy had 7.
That's
Justin,
awesome.
you're honorably
Are you
killing
serious?
Yeah,
This is so lucky.
like-
This is broken.
you literally rolled the exact damage for both of them. I don't get it.
Well, you know, Doc Rivers is pretty surgical.
He is.
Doc Rivers,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Like,
the exact.
Wonks
No
him
more,
right
no
in the back
less.
of the neck, and it gets him, and he's just like, burn, and then he falls down.
So he's surrounded by all of his dead comrades, and he accidentally dropped his weapon on the ground. He's not looking good. He's gonna actually start running away. And he runs out the front door and stops and gets all frightened because he immediately sees both UFO and Novo outside.
Did he leave the door open behind him? Or did
Definitely. He was fleeing. He was like fleeing, like just like scared. He wasn't worried about shutting doors. It's like a horror movie, you know, where like they don't shut any of the doors. They don't try to like maybe they'll throw something in the way, but it's like you can just step over it.
Okay.
I gotta get out of here.
So,
Big Al just gonna take his turn, just like puts his hands on his hips and goes, "Woo!" These orcs were sure a nasty bunch. I mean, if I had my way, and that's the 6 seconds of speech. So Bjorn, laying before you is your onslaught, your defeated enemies all around. The only thing that's different between this and the ring is that they're dead. What do you choose to do?
Yeah, so I think we're just gonna go upstairs. We'll go like, yeah.
You like run up there. Are you gonna yell anything at them?
I'm gonna say, hey, look at the elf. I took a pretty rough hit earlier.
You run up in between everybody and go, oh, kill her!
Yeah.
I think it would be a good time to go ahead and use my bonus to give some inspiration to Doc Rivers. He inspired me with how clinical his kills, how honorable his kills were.
Yeah,
and
quick and fast.
I see the light in you. Now take some of the music in me, and I give him the inspiration.
That was cute.
That was great. They both are gonna come after Nivara. This one's
Well, thank God one of them has disadvantage on attack rolls.
15 to hit. You still rolled kind of
That's
high.
still gonna hit.
10 slashing damage.
I'm critical.
All right. Well,
I got hit real hard, guys, and I am not on the front lines, guys. Why did I come up here myself?
so
I just laugh. No, my character would not actually do that.
He wouldn't actually do that.
No.
Well, you can
But
heal her.
I am laughing.
You can bring her back.
He wouldn't, just to get peace and quiet.
I'm really Nova's really enjoying making a mockery of these orcs.
Yeah.
He doesn't pull out one finger gun, but he pulls out two, and he just points at the last orc remaining in this room, and he casts vicious mockery once more.
Hit him with that vicious.
Well, you need to do a wisdom saving throw, don't you?
Oh, sorry. Guys, you'd think after all these vicious mockeries I would get it. I would understand by now I'm supposed to be rolling for that, but he did get a 7.
A 7.
There we go. Not very wise.
He did fail.
I told you, all the stories talk about the wisdom of the orcs, and these guys just like aren't very wise at all.
Oh yeah. Another
nice.
4.
He's still up. He is critical, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
With that, I say, villain, I have done thy mother.
This orc
I
doesn't
say
know.
Verily, your mama's a hoe.
Verily.
I am going to open the door. I'm not going to kick it down. I'm
Yeah.
going to open this door to this room.
To the south? Okay. You open that door, and there's a sleeping orc on the bed to the left. Are you meleeing him, Ashley?
I am going to stab him with my dagger. So that is 7, and 3 is 10,
Plus
and 4 is 14.
That does hit.
I'm imagining like Nivara's like, oh, and it puts it in, and then it's just right in his neck, and he's like, she's like, no. Oh,
So
It's on me!
Yeah,
not getting better.
He takes 6 damage. And he wakes up.
He was sleeping, and then he woke up, and he still has the blood coming out of his throat and everything. He's like, oh.
the knife is
All right.
still in his throat.
Yeah, just sticking out.
Would you say I could see the orc as well, Ling? And
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
can see me
So-
being like, oh, it's on
Well-
me.
I figured so much. I'd be like, say, by God. And I go to cast, you guessed it, vicious mockery.
Just go ahead and die already.
Little Mr. Bleedy Pants, like a little weakling, bleeding everywhere.
Wow, look at you. Your blood's on the outside.
Look at me, my blood's on the outside. That's
I
you.
see that you got
That's you
something
right.
stuck in your throat.
Yes.
Big Al, seeing everybody once again run off, goes, oh, gonna go right there, and he's gonna go like, just woke up, huh? And he swings, and he smashes this orc's head in. I'm so sorry, that's kind of like a kill still for you, Dalton, but like, you did like, he had 1 health left, so like, he's like just barely just barely holding on, and Big Al just goes, and just smashes.
Hey, you gotta see that orc got killed.
Hey, yeah, did you see him? He was down there. Good thing I was looking out for you, UFO. Bjorn, it is now your turn.
Well, you know, what else would I do in this scenario? You know, I don't think I'm actually gonna do anything. No, yeah. I'm going to hit the guy with the axe again.
Do it, Bjorn!
You know,
I'm gonna try and reason with him.
I'm gonna try to, you know, we've gone this far. I'm gonna try to reason with him. Like, hey,
I'm gonna roll to seduce the orc.
He he would be more receptive to it.
He's already in the bed.